What is going on, good people? Welcome to Five. Okay, I was a little bit too early with that explosion. A little bit too early. Welcome to 5 Rounds. That's better. That's better. That's better. So I am One Tally. We got Nala. We got Patrick, and we got Pat. So how you guys doing, man?
All good, man. How are you?
Brilliant. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. We're gonna wait for the people to come in real quick. Make sure we share this link. Let the people know that we're live. And like last time, it's exclusive to subscribers, guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, well, you better make sure you do that, man. Make sure you do that. I'm gonna show you how you can do it. Here's the house rules. So press the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you do not miss anything that we do when we go live. So today, the topic today, we're going to talk about music, something I love a lot, something very dear to me. So the question is, what happened to it? As you can tell, most of us here are, I guess you could call pre-millennial or 90s babies or something like that. So for all you Generation Z kids or whatever it is, this is definitely an agenda, and I'm not even going to color code it. It's definitely an agenda. You know what I'm saying? So
We're coming for you, man.
I don't give a damn, Generation Z.
Man got cancelled.
Y'all love being late, yeah. We were on time this time. We were on time. Definitely not Francis. 1 minute of my life I'll never get back. Is that what you say every time? Or is that what she says every time? You know what I mean?
You get it? If you don't get it,
Too early for that, man. It's too early. I could have used that with one of my side pieces.
Definitely.
Jesus is Lord.
Okay. Just say y'all are old. Yeah, we are old. Definitely not.
I'm
Francis.
not. You
Okay.
can go ahead and say that. I'm not.
All right, you keep pretending. Don't worry. You be that auntie in the club.
I saw that.
It's
Never.
Cool. It's cool. You keep being
Never.
that cool auntie out of sync every time a song comes on and that. You know what I'm saying?
I refuse.
Okay. Oh, you refuse, do you? Okay. So we're gonna talk about music basically. So to start off with it, right? I think music has been has been a big factor for many people's lives, unless you really live a mute life. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a big factor that influences people, how you behave, how you celebrate life. I mean, for crying out loud, every time you have a birthday, somebody sings a song to you. Do you know what I mean? So it just shows how music is incorporated in things. Music can calm you down. It can help you with hard times, help you with heartbreaks. Sometimes it helps you make children. There's loads of things that music is there for, and most of the time we have an emotional connection to music. Mr. MP, is music touching you now, or
No, I was just like, quote, make children, make babies.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's where you got
Whoa.
stuck.
I got stuck there.
Oh my God.
My internet froze right there. So hey,
on the making children part.
yeah. So continue. Sorry.
Yo, definitely not Francis is coming for Nala up in here.
He's
Okay.
a pro, this guy.
It says Nessa is older than me. Don't even try it. Nobody cares about. We ain't talking about age right now. What's wrong with you? Didn't your mama raise you right? What's wrong with you, bro? And we've got Definitely No Francis says, I just realized I'm almost uncle age, and that shook me. Oh yeah. It shook me to my core. So what's Uncle Age? Definitely not Francis. All right, keeps derailing us. This guy, like, okay. So like I said, music, big factor of everyone's life or most people's lives. Some people are really, really into it. That you want to know the nitty gritty stuff. Some people don't care. Just want to hear a beat or whatever it is. Some people just love to hear it in the club. Whatever. What I'm trying to get to here is, it's quite important in our lives, and I think throughout time we have had, I guess, people that we look up to, people that are talented, people that we think, oh yeah, this is my favorite artist, my favorite song, this is my favorite whatever. And normally these people, of course, are talented. But I think in this topic, we sort of wanted to question that. Like, okay, yeah, they've got talent, but what's going on with the quality? Do you know what I mean? Because going back in time, you'd have music that is made in the late 60s, 50s, and you still have it in your playlist right now and it's still relevant, still sounds good and whatever. But would you say that music that comes out in this day and age, is memorable, and I'm asking the Generation Z people out there, you know what I mean? Can you name, 5-10 songs that are memorable that you think will be there for years to come, or are we just going to forget about it and put it in the we do not care category? You know what I mean? I'm coming with the heat right now. So I wanted to ask you guys in the panel this, right? And I'm going to ask you guys in the comments, what makes a good song? This one, I want to hear the Generation Z, what makes a good song? Because I can't rock to that, that seizure music. It sounds like you're dying or something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to sound old, but some of it sounds good, but most of it is just like,
this guy's a hater. Come on, continue.
I don't care. I'm on my hate today. So yeah, what makes a good song? Let's start with Mr. Patrick over there, who's quite muted, and you're on mute, sir.
No, I was just listening to you, and with that intro that took 6 minutes of our time. But anyway,
damn.
Like a personal attack or something?
Sorry, I didn't know you had to be somewhere. All right, sorry.
No, I was just wondering because you went for so long. I don't know, man. It's just these days. Like even right now, if I've been asking myself as you were talking that what song would I remember? What song in the future would somebody young or some grandkids of mine ask me that? Oh yeah, so and so I remember. Because right now, if you ask my daughter, she knows who Michael Jackson is. She might know who MC Hammer is. I'm pretty sure with a bit of music. But who's going to remember? What's his name? Vitzy or Weezy, whatever his name is, or Baby. Who's going to remember Baby? Nobody. I don't think I'm going to remember Baby. Has Baby made any album that's like, well, that's great? No. Even to be honest, it's like, this is how hard it is. Even right now, I'm thinking that who so far recently, especially these guys with LIL because of Wayne started this all LIL in front of their name. They haven't made anything at all. But yet you find the kids of nowadays, when you go on Twitter, when they start dropping the top best artists in the last decade, they put these names of these funny artists and you're like, are you serious? So for me, I think it's just the fact of the music doesn't matter because the words don't matter no more these days. Like nobody cares about the words. Everybody just wants to hear the beat and the hook. And most of these artists, they know that you're not going to sit down. These G's and your generation are not going to sit down and say, oh my God, did you hear that bar? It's no longer about that. It's just something fancy. Oh, yesterday I went to the club. I bought 20 bottles and then all the girls went home with me and there you're done. And they go to school and say, did you hear what Wantali said in his song?
Whoa.
He said he went to the club.
Whoa.
And they're like, buzz.
No, it was just an example. It's just an example. But
Jesus
like,
is Lord.
Like a good song. Like right now, if I was to ask you guys that, can you sing your favorite Michael Jackson song? And that time we were not even born, majority of us. We can still sing it word for word. You can still sing it. Were you there during the Jackson 5?
No, but we can sing it. We can sing the.
Yeah, when you say that, huh? Yeah, but you get what I mean. Like you're not there. Like you hear about James Brown. You can sing his songs, yet we don't even. We're not even there. Yeah, but I bet you nobody will, even right now, like we're talking about right now, I can't even sing half of the songs these days. I just know that that's what it is. That's the beat, but I can't. So that's what makes good music. It's the words. It's the way it was made. It meant something, Music back then meant something. Like you could hear the words when somebody says, "Baby, I love you." You can hear from the music that this guy actually loves this girl. Why are these days? Why are these days if somebody says if somebody sings that baby,
we must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Okay, you get what I mean? Like there used to be passion in it, but these days when they say, "Baby, I love you,"
that would be standing in the rain, going like,
"Yeah, I know." But look at these days. Nah, yeah, you see, with the passion, and there's always that big guy like me with the beard. Luther Vandross and them, man, with
You
the
think the
bass,
mic?
woman,
Come on,
you're
baby, why did
mine, you
you
know,
leave
things
me?
like that. You know,
All
like,
right.
do you get my point? But
I get your point. You've gone on a tantrum here. What I want to know now is what makes a good song to you in your own words.
that's
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. I think a song has to be passionate. It has to mean something, and that song, when you listen to it, it has to also sometimes you have to say this. I feel what this individual was trying to do. Like when I give examples again, like when Michael Jackson said the in the human is it Human Nature, that song Human Nature, when he sang that song, it felt something.
You quote that song all the
I
time.
know, because I'm trying to tell you that I know this good music, man. This good music. So ABBA, even ABBA, I never liked ABBA, but I can still sing the songs. You know, that's how good they were. They meant something.
Oh my gosh! Oh my, this guy is.
Yeah, that's. I think the time of death is 12.
Hold up.
19.
Hold up.
Okay, so I definitely know Francis is just coming in for you. He's like, well, it came in for MP first. The MP thinking about you, thinking I'm using that "baby I love you" line later. Wow, and then he goes,
I have to have that bass, you know. That
and
strong voice.
then he goes, this dude just compared himself to Vandross. Oh, he didn't. He was just singing a song. Sorry. Finish, Mister Patrick, sir.
That's for me. That's what it is. It's the passion is what makes good music, and it has to mean something to me. You know, like after I'm done listening to that song, I have to say, "Oh yeah, I felt that." That's just basic me. It's very hard to for somebody, especially who's not a musician or somebody. I just that's my opinion. So somebody who's not invested, I'm invested in music but not that deep to say, oh, this is a good song. For me, as somebody just a listener, I feel like it has to connect with me. You know, it has to make that connection, and I have to sit there and put it on my Spotify or my CD back in the days, on my 120 CD, and play it over and over until the CD is scratched on that part. Remember those days? Or the tape recorded through the radio. So that's what you have to. But these days, I wouldn't even bother to download any of this music. After I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, that's good. Goodbye. Let me go back to Luther Vandross, you know?
Okay, so when you say this music has to make a connection to you, are you saying that music that comes out now doesn't make a connection to you? Because what kind of connection are you looking for in music?
Have you ever listened to a song just once and it just hits you in your soul? It just gets it. And then you go to, like I go to you one time, like, this song, man, and you're like, get out of here. But I mean, like, right now, if you and me started listening to songs from back in the days, majority of the songs would be the same. Because the guys back then, I don't understand, I can't describe it. Every time, like, you hear, no woman, no cry, you're like, oh my God, this hurts, you know? Like,
there's a lot of passion behind it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
there's a lot of passion behind it.
Yeah,
like it will evoke feelings in you. It will evoke emotions in you. When you sit down, you can relate that song to an event that has happened in your life.
Okay, so let's. Sorry, I know I'm sticking to Patrick too long here, but
go ahead.
What Nala said is also a good point. You just quoted a Bob Marley song, actually. R.I.P. the great Bob Marley. No woman, no cry. Simple as that, right? No woman, no cry. You know, you've got a man like Drake who did a song called Marvin's Room. I'm just saying you could do better. You know, songs like that, they're quite recent, but they ring in people's ears, you know, especially women that feel like they could do better. You know, they're sitting there going,
You still wouldn't compare with No Woman, No Cry.
Passion in
no,
that
not exactly.
song.
Yeah,
like Drake is Drake. That's the thing. Drake,
you know what? Like,
cries over everything. So
listen, right? Like I said, a good song will evoke emotions in you. Songs today, it's just something that's out there that is popping, that will be on TikTok, and everyone's gonna follow the trend. That's it. But
somebody's gonna do a twerk challenge. Yeah,
exactly. And you know, these celebrities will start challenges because they know everyone's gonna spread like wildfire.
Okay, that's
you're
fair.
talking about evoking emotions there. Just to say, a lot of people listen to like Future, Drake, and other artists because there's that petty kind of, you know, style that you can use those lines when you're out there. You can say, I'm too rich for this trash and all that stuff. You can move on and do your shit and stuff. So a lot of people relate to music in so many ways. It's very subjective.
But you've answered yourself. Like, the only reason why I listen to Drake is because Drake is very petty and I enjoy his pettiness. But I don't sit down there and say, oh yeah, Drake killed it here, like the way Michael Jackson or guys back in the days would. Do you get my point? Drake will be petty, and I have a friend of mine.
Band music.
Like, I have a friend of mine, right? Every time we sit down and talk about Drake, we never say, "Oh, this is great." We just look at the bars and say, "Oh my God, this guy just said he just splashed this amount on this thing." That's all we look for. It's just it's not stuff that I'll remember again and say, "Oh, Drake in 2011 say blah 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 blah." No.
Right. See, that's the conversation. I'll attach to it to say, back then we used to listen to music with an emotion and passion. Now we listen to music with kind of just hype, because then we just filled up with some certain energy that music now is more like you want to go to like a concert or something like that. Like, what's that comment there? Just read it.
No, yeah, you carry on. We'll get to his comment in a minute.
Now, like I feel music now has really changed, because then there's so many things that are being used, so we can't really relate to music because auto-tune, I don't know. I don't know how I can relate to that. My voice can't even sound clear.
But there's also auto-tune back in the day, you know that,
exactly.
Right?
There was, yeah. I believe in miracles. There was an auto-tune in that one.
Wasn't really that deep.
Why would you go to that song? That's such a random song to go to.
California love.
Yeah.
Wasn't really. Man, a lot of people like what Future goes with auto-tune the whole song, right?
I don't know. I don't speak.
Okay, where is this going? Where is this going?
No. I'll just leave it there. Continue. No.
All right. I'm just going to get in the comments real quick. Show these people some love, because there seems to be a little bit of a battle. It seems like we've got a Generation Z person in there. Drunk, are you a Generation Z dude? Just let us know, because we want to have a discussion. We ain't about to hate, but like I said, it's an agenda. It's definitely an agenda, because we grew up in a different generation and grew up on different kinds of music. So let me just start with let's see. So here, definitely not Francis says, the way music is now forgotten quickly, like songs of the year, just depend on how hyped they are, or how hyped they were on socials for that period in the year. Yeah, that's quite true. Definitely not Francis says, plus the sound of music now ain't it. That's why I wish artists like Joey Badass and Benny the Butcher had more limelight. Okay, yeah, no, that's a fair point. I couldn't even tell you a Lil Baby song. Me neither. Devin Francis says, the best way to say it is that music went from a talent contest to a popularity contest. There is something in that point. Ding. We're going to get there, but it's not an agenda, like I said. Yeah, well, it is an agenda, actually. But, quote us if we're wrong. Tell us if we're wrong. Devin Francis says, okay, I read this one. Yeah, I read that one too. What makes a good song? For me, the lyrics. Is it just the lyrics, though? Definitely not Francis. Because, I mean, there are some songs with good lyrics. It's not that, we're in a year that everyone just spouts terrible music. There are people who make good music, like good lyrics and stuff like that. So, almost.
I think it's lyrics, it's passion. Again, it's how it's to do with the melody. There's a lot that comes into play. It's not just lyrics. There's a lot that comes into play.
Okay. Question. Did like MJ and the likes of like all the artists like back then, right? Did they have ghostwriters like it is now?
Yeah,
they did actually.
MJ, Quincy wrote most of the MJ songs.
Was it worse than now? Like, because then now, like, these artists don't even have.
There's nothing worse. It's just people exposing each other these days.
Exactly. Back in the day, you didn't really have platforms to expose each other like the way they do.
And people didn't care. But it's just now they do. It's called being petty.
We'll get to that point. Actually, we'll get to that point. Remind me later, MP. We'll get to that point.
Like for instance, MP, I write most of Untitled music.
Why
you lying, sir?
Why you lying?
Why you always lying?
That's a dub, Patrick.
Made in
I
Malawi.
like that. I remember one line that you wrote. Yeah, I remember that. You told me.
So he wrote a line and told you as well. Wow. All right.
No, he wrote it, and then that's when you blew up, man. All right, continue.
Yeah, your enemies never sleep. Yeah.
So definitely, no, I'm moving on.
Okay, go, let's move on. Let's move on.
Damn, y'all.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You get it.
Stop it.
So Devino Francis says, if you can't use the lyrics to flirt, it ain't R&B. Are you trying to say you ain't got game, Devino Francis? This is what you said.
How did you even get there? You just wanted to throw it down. You just wanted to throw it down.
I saw the opportunity.
Damn,
I saw the opportunity. So Drunk says, just because a song don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What? Just because a song don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing new. That doesn't mean it's not a good song. Okay. Yeah, that's true. No, I get it, man. I get it. But there's some songs that you just hear them. Doesn't matter if you understand it or whatever. You're like, this is a tune. You know what I mean? So,
I'm just being honest.
Definitely No Francis says, I'm sexy and I know it. Was a song I heard and I knew this was me.
Oh my God!
No, it's all about vibe.
No!
It's all about vibe, like.
No!
Okay.
You're so mean.
Drug says Future makes better music than Prince.
What?
Nah, let's.
What?
Jesus is Lord.
What?
Wait. It's a Friday, and we have in the comments, Drunk is in the comments, and Drunk is talking all kind of rubbish out here. I don't even get why Future can be better than Prince. I don't know. Continue.
Prince inspired more musicians than Future. Prince was sampled more times than Future. Prince has probably sold more than Future as well. But anyway, let's carry on.
On what basis, though?
I know on what basis. That's a good argument. Let's do it. Yeah, actually, let's ask that question. On what basis, Drunk? Is it for cloud? Are you doing this for cloud, bro? So definitely not. Francis says Future makes music for dudes who gaslight after cheating.
Yes, yes, child.
That sounds like what's that? Future makes music for Tristan, the Kardashian.
Tristan.
Yeah, is it Tristan? Yeah, kind of makes music for him. Like now Drake is making music for him as well. Like
John says, you're not giving the music a chance because you're used to old school. Not really. I've heard some good songs
from this era
lately, but not many. I can't go to many. He says NBA YoungBoy catalog better than Luther Vandross. I think he's doing this for
this guy's big.
No, but okay. Guys, let's not get this mistaken though. I feel like Drunk has a point in a state of when you think no, wait. There is a point of there is more artists in the industry. Now it kind of trims down to a lot of things. No. Not that the artists are better than Prince. No. And times of Prince, MJ, and all that stuff, there were fewer artists that had access.
Take you out tonight. Excuse me, miss.
She like the industry.
That's why your internet froze because you're lying.
That's why your internet is freezing because you're saying something that is not making
sense. That's cap, bro.
The internet cap. The guy the guy provides your internet is just
here's my point. Supply and demand. Supply and demand. There's more artists now than there were like back in the days. Like
no, there is.
So wait. Whoa.
Come on. How many? Okay.
Are you saying that's the reason why Vandross is
Patrick? How many little artists that can you name right about now? Lil Wayne, Lil whatever. How many artists can you going with the same name? Little
Biscuit.
Wayne, Lil Biscuit, Lil whatever.
But just because there's so many of them doesn't mean that they've got good music out.
There is just
back in the day, no, but you're kind of contradicting yourself because back in the day you had to have talent to have good music.
Thank you. That's why.
No, anybody can go online and start singing. And
there you go. You just gave me a line there. Everyone now can go online and can sing all that trash. Now
This
they can
is the
access to
end,
whatever artist.
my friend.
Can
This
I
is the
read the
end.
comments
They
if
can
that's
access
okay
it.
with
Yeah,
you?
please do.
You've lost me.
Me too.
People that
I'm lost. I
listen,
don't know what you
listen.
mean.
The point is, drunk is relating to the music that really he likes, right? And he
Little
thinks those are
Paso,
good
Little
artists,
Paso,
right?
Little Paso.
We
No,
only had access to one radio that played the whole day, and we could only listen
I'm
to
just
Prince.
right.
No.
While
I'm-
he can
No.
listen to all these
No.
artists, because then it's
No.
not one radio
No.
station.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna
continue.
give it to a second. I'm just gonna finish these comments so we can carry on. All right. While I'm finishing these comments, please think about what makes a good song for you. One or two things that make a good song for you. Once we get through this, because guys, this was the question. Just going back to what I was saying. The question is, what makes a good song for you, lot? But before we got sidetracked to all these NBA whatever. NBA makes music for wife beaters and wannabe thugs. Look at this. Young Thug has got classics. Okay, Young Thug has some hitters.
Yeah, he does. Young Thug, I'll give you Young Thug, but I won't give you.
You see, I'm with you on this, bro. Drunk. Young Thug, he did a few good records. Joey Badass sucks. I don't know about that. Maybe it's your opinion. He says, you can't tell me a little baby song. Are you serious? Yeah, dead serious, bro. Dead serious. He says, if you're not going through what the song is about, you're not gonna feel it. Yeah, but then that means it's for a select few.
Baby's music, it doesn't mix. It's the same all the time.
Hold on a minute.
Half of the artists right now, all they rap about is bitches, money.
Let me. If you're not going through what he's going through, so how many people in the world are in the trap? Cooking that product, baking soda.
No.
How many?
I
people
got baking soda.
How many people? How many people are in the bando, my G?
Okay. Anyone listening to indie rock here? No one? Anyone listening to
the
pop?
Conversation is going this
rock?
way.
No, because then he's talking about. People are in this goth industry and they're listening to rock, they're listening to all these other kind of stuff. We're listening to hip hop and that makes us feel good. People are okay. You go.
Listen,
okay.
I used to listen to rock. They used to speak. They used to talk about things that
this is subjective. This is subjective because you are listening to that, but there are other people off this, right? They don't listen to rock. They've never listened to rock. They don't relate to that because their household never or whatever they can link to the friends. Their friends don't even listen to that. They listen to Ajinachibade and all that stuff. So, come on.
All right. Can I just finish these comments because people are starting
We're gonna rock this place.
Bloody hell. Okay. Drunk, I'm getting through your comments, but every time you comment, Drunk, I think Pato's got something going on. Every time you comment, he's there. He's there with you, bro. Definitely not. Francis says, I'm being legit. Maybe it's because I listen to people like Joyner Lucas, dope.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar, yeah. Nana. Who's Nana? Who's that?
Nana?
I don't know. Okay. Reluca says, come on, baby has a Nicki feature. Oh, baby has a Nicki feature. Right, all right. Yeah, okay then.
Lil Baby, is it?
Lil Baby or the baby? Which baby are we talking about?
Wait, which one are we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? We can go song for song. Future versus Prince. Let's not go there. I'm dead serious. Song for song.
I think only one song from Prince can kill the whole catalog of Future. Yeah.
Okay, so let me finish these comments. It's like I'm dead serious, song for song. That's what I'm talking about. Not who was better musically or who has a better catalog. Okay. Y'all just taking points away because most new artists don't play instruments or create melodies. This is not true. But okay, no. Lil Pa, he says. Oh my gosh. Pop was better back then too. I agree with that. No one today can walk in Britney's shoes. I don't know though. Britney was not the pinnacle of pop music.
Yeah, she wasn't.
If you think Britney was the pinnacle, then something wrong there.
Who was?
Oh, by the way,
there was Christina. There was what's her name?
Are they still relevant now? Britney is.
Well, we had
Christina is respected. Christina is respected.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Dun, dun.
That's all you're gonna sing. What else?
Genie in a bottle.
Genie in a bottle.
And you had Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, yes. Mariah Carey. There are a few people, man. Honestly,
there's a few,
can't just go.
Tony.
Even Backstreet Boys had hits, man. Do you know what I mean? So you can't just go.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's see. No one today. Oh no, that I read that. Bro, the trap is a metaphor for grinding. You can work in 9 to 5, listening to trap music and relate because you're both chasing.
All right, you just lost me on trap music.
No, he says it's a metaphor, but he says it's a metaphor. But how many? Okay, so Drunk, how many rappers have been talking about the trap though? It's not a new thing, is it? Everyone talks about being in the projects, only one parent, and stuff like that. So,
but not
Mama on drugs, yeah.
Like
Mama on drugs. Mama was a crackhead. How many times you heard that? How many times?
Mama worked in the strip club, yeah.
Patos.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
All right. Let's keep it going. Patos, the only one keeping it real. Lil Baby, I didn't know there's more of them babies. Yeah, there's 2 babies as far as we know anyway.
Is it the baby? The baby also
there's the baby and Lil Baby. Those are the ones we know of.
Little infant. Yeah.
Oh wow. She wasn't the pinnacle. She's still better. That is my point. Okay. I think Justin Timberlake's better than Britney Spears. There you go.
They did date sometime.
Drunk. Who cares? Drunk, yo. Drunk says, "How y'all feel about Billie Eilish?" Never really felt. One song.
I've only listened one song.
My bad.
She's okay, but she's depressing.
But you know what? I'll tell you what about Billie Eilish though. The quality of her music is different. It's dope. Like the quality of it is dope, right? So I'm not just going to sit here and say.
To me, I think she's the young version of Lady Gaga. I think she's a young version of her. Like there's that similarity, entrance into the music industry. There is that buzz to it.
Gaga is a different level.
Yeah,
Gaga is completely different.
Young Jeezy better than most trap artists now. Mixtape Young Jeezy, I agree, but album Young Jeezy was trash. I'm not gonna lie, that guy.
I put on.
His first 2 albums were good. After that, it was just
Vacation.
Songs like Vacation. Just one hit. But his first album, you could play
one hit. Those hits and the.
You're gonna strangle him, yeah?
I know, right? One hit. Okay, guys. Nala and Pato, real quick. What makes a good song for you? Because we need to move on from this part. What makes a good song for you guys?
I think I kind of explained that. Music that evokes emotion, music that's got passion in it, like something that I can relate to in terms of what I'm going through at the time, something that I will be able to go back to even after 5 years and say, wow, this is actually a really good tune to sit down and listen to. Something memorable. That's what I think good music is. Yeah. Lyrics wise, like make me think outside of the box. Make me think, oh wow, that was clever. That's what I think good music is. Not just, oh yeah, I went down the street and met a bitch and we went. No, like make it interesting, make it fun. Let me think about it a couple of minutes and be like, whoa, this guy went all out. That's what I think of music is.
All right, cool. Mr. MP, do you have anything to add to that? Or
same thing as the way Nala put it. Because then I think one of them to add on to Nala's point is all about the concert, right? If you have your music, let it be play that at your concert, right? And everybody else should be bubbling. Not that people should just be dead out.
And he's gone.
I can only listen to this when I'm blah 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 and all that, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can, man. Sorry, we couldn't hear you. You were frozen when you said music.
Be able to create music. Be able to create music that could be played at your concert, there where people won't fall asleep while you actually sing along to your own music and all that stuff. And as well as just keep up with the times because people are changing. And I like the kind of music that says it's a Friday and you're talking about I just got paid or work hard, play hard kind of music. Something that will drive you with emotions, that kind of music. So yeah, I think that's what good music is. You can relate it to any situation.
Thank you very much, Mr. MP. Okay.
Little M.
Lil Pa.
Little Paso.
Little Pa in the building.
Definitely no Francis says Billie Eilish basically took
Thank
advantage
you.
of the depressed kids trend and see how
Yeah, thank you.
after. Okay. But I mean she found her niche, isn't it? You know.
But definitely not. Francis got a point. One time she was talking about this, don't body shame, blah blah blah. Now she's working out. She's trying to look all amazing for the industry and all that stuff. Like she sent out that message to say, don't body shame. I can be the one. I can be the person that I want to be. Now she's the one. Oh, you have to take care of your body, blah blah blah. That's true. Like taking advantage of people that are depressed, people that are like looking down on themselves. She did that.
Okay. Thank you.
Little Paso with some knowledge.
Little Pa with some knowledge.
Little
Okay. I want to play a quick game, right? So back in the day, you could have a playlist full of classic 90s, 80s, 60s music or whatever it is. You'd have a party. You'd probably do it now and still have a party, right? I'm gonna switch it around. I'm gonna switch it around now. All right. So Generation Z, aka Drunk, if it's still in here, right? I want you to list classic 90s music that you would jam to today. So give me maybe 3 so we don't take long. All right, give me 3 songs. All right. You guys here, I want you to give me 20. Let's start with maybe 2018 to now. Music that you would jam to 2018 to now, 3 songs. That's what I need right now.
So easy. It's so easy.
So easy.
It's so easy.
Hey, these songs better be memorable. You know, don't just be picking none of this.
What do you mean? You're just talking about jam. That's what we just say. The music.
Yeah, like music that you dance to in a club. That's what he means.
Yeah, no, music that you think will be timeless. Music that you think is going to be timeless. Like it was a hit in 2018, 2020, 2021, and it will remain a hit 20, 30, 50 years from now. Let's hear it. Who's ready?
Oh, yeah. Can I start?
Yes.
The weekend, I can feel my face.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, and even the weekend himself, I feel it coming. I feel it coming.
True, Patrick. True.
Beyonce's Girls Run This World.
Did that come out in 2018? No.
It was around that time, no?
Let's have a look.
Oh, no.
Let's have a look. Who runs?
I could be wrong.
The world. We're gonna have a look.
It's probably 2012, yeah.
Well, now we'll see. The truth shall prevail. 2011. 2011.
Damn, dog.
2011. Let's go. Next, fail, Mr. Ooh, Drunk is coming for you guys. You know. Let's Get Married, Jagged Edge. That's a timeless song.
That's a tune.
Very good.
That's a
so
tune.
it's. I think Patrick guessed 2 songs. I would agree with the one that he guessed. So I'm gonna go 1-1. Tupac Hit 'Em Up. That's a good one too. This guy's just going for the obvious ones. Bruno Mars, 24. That's it. 24 Karat. That album alone is sick. You know, what's that song? He did with Mark Ronson. Uptown Funk.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a song you're probably gonna hear now, later, whenever. Songs like that. So some very, very good songs. What about you? Oh, Tyrese, Sweet Lady, very good, Drunk. So you see,
this guy is on it.
We've now shown that we both appreciate music that is then and now. I know I haven't mentioned any yet, but Mr. MP, what?
Please do. Why are you silent? Please do, please. Please do.
Please.
Man's on Google. Nah. Okay.
Wow.
Let's go. So, Mr. MP, what about you, sir?
Let's see. I think Drake's album. When was it? Drake's album. Let me try to remember. God's Plan. God's Plan
is a good one. God's Plan is a good one.
I would actually play that one.
But 20 years from now, 20, 30 years from now, do you think people will still be playing God's Plan?
Yeah, because I can relate it to like any single breakthrough and all that stuff. Like I could relate to that, like emotionally, like I could relate to that. Let's see, another one would
you know what? Most of the good songs were 2010, 11. Those are the hits that you remember. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, like the good ones are like even Drake. The one dance is you can play one dance whenever people will dance, but it's still 2012. I think so.
This is why I switched the roles, because we don't want to just sit here and say, "Oh, music from now is trash." Want to make sure that we've actually listened to this music. Have we gone, "Oh, it's trash because it's new"? Have we listened to this music? You know, there is good music out there. You know, no doubt. You know, so
Is there though?
While Mr. MP is still struggling to mention his music, I think.
He's good.
Here.
He's good.
I remember one. Okay, I'm gonna remember one more.
Yeah.
I keep butchering his name. Correct me on this one. Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Ed Sheeran. Why do people say Ed Sheeran?
What's this? Right? Perfect. That is a wedding song. That is a song that everybody else plays throughout. Like
another song.
Yeah.
His name is Sam Smith. I've forgotten the title of the song.
Wait, are you talking about a song that's going to be played in the club, or it can also be played?
No. Memorable song. So we're talking about memorable. Like, for example, think about this.
Do you know another memorable song is that one by Logic, where I don't want to die today, but he just missed it by 1 year. It's 2017. It's 2017, so he just missed it by 1 year.
I don't want to die.
Everybody knows that song.
That song. That's a good one, Patrick. That's a good one.
I don't want to be alive. Yeah.
I don't want to be alive.
Okay.
I think the
okay. Let's talk about. Isn't that a good song? Because everybody liked that song and had it on their playlist, and it played over and over.
I didn't listen to that. I'm not gonna.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was a nice meme while it was there, but that was it, really.
It was never a meme. That was the song that played up.
I'll tell you two songs. I think two songs.
Yeah.
So nice for what? Drake. Yeah, nice for what? That song.
Oh yeah.
You might say In My Feelings because of the way it became a meme. I think that song is also endless because every time somebody goes, Kiki, do you love it? It's like, oh, bloody, I know what that's about. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm going to say these are some of the songs. Let's go. 2018 is tough. It's tough. I'm not going to lie. It's tough.
I can't find anything from 2018.
I only remembered like two songs and that. Like,
you should have gone 2015. 15 upwards could have been great.
Yeah. 2018.
No, I wanted to make it harder. So we know. So
but this also shows the fact that you can't, like, there's not much
Drunk
out there.
in Love.
You will have to go,
Drunk in Love. That's not
that's like way back.
That's way.
That's gonna be old. That's gonna be old.
Way back.
You see, that 2011, 2010 going up was great. There's a lot of good songs there.
It was a good time for music.
Okay,
everything else.
Out of all these songs that we've mentioned, the 2018 songs, is there any song that you think, this is going to be like, we'll be listening to this song when we're old? We're going, that was my jam. This is what I used to listen to and whatnot. You know, maybe Ed Sheeran songs, maybe because Ed Sheeran, come on now, you know. But
what about that song by Wizkid that just came out last year or 2 years ago? What's that
that's
again?
A good song. Essence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Essence, and also Burna Boy. Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Was that 2018? I need to check though. I don't know if it was 2018.
I think 2019, because then he postponed his shows like in 2020. I think so.
I think it was 2019.
2018.
Yeah.
No way.
August 6, 2018. So okay.
Wait. Just something off topic for all those Beyonce fans. Beyonce just brought out her first chapter of the album. So go and hit that. It's
so you free promotion for Beyonce,
All
right. I saw a post on Twitter, and was talking about she sampled K-Liss's music. So a lot of people take advantage of K-Liss.
Accusations have started already. Accusations.
Yeah, K-Liss. Yeah, K-Liss.
Who?
K-Liss, whatever.
Okay.
A lot of people sample music, and then she was like, she was more pissed off and and all that to say, you have to come up front to just tell me that you're sampling my music, So I think, the Beehive, you have to respect there's someone else better than Beyonce somewhere out there.
Okay, let me go back to these comments, because a lot of people gave us some good music. Let's see. Ali Rocket by Tunes. What is it? Ali Rocket's Rocket by Tunes and by Tariq. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. Anybody know what this is? You know what I mean?
Nope.
I listen to music of all ages. Thank you, Drunk. And then a Tribe by Cole and Baz. We're talking no. Definitely not Francis. You should be listing 90s, 80s. Middle Child by J. Cole, definitely gonna get played a lot. But is it 2018? That was actually that was a that was
it was actually 2018.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Middle Child, definitely. That song is that's an iconic song, to be honest. So yeah.
Were we actually talking about top five songs?
No, not necessarily. We're talking about songs that
what about that song Better?
Better by
Khaled.
Yeah.
Yes. That one's gonna definitely get played.
You could say that as well. ADHD by Joyner Lucas and
I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to in the future. I'm not going to start sitting down to that. I don't think you are.
You're tripping,
That's
that,
why
right?
I'm saying some of these songs you're listing some crazy ass. Kendrick Lamar last album, I don't know, bro. It wasn't that memorable to me, but okay.
I actually go back to Mad City. Go Kid Mad City. I go back to those songs.
That's a sick
those
album.
songs are still there.
Scrubs, No Scrubs TLC classic, definitely a classic.
Yeah, true.
Sid B Lights Off. Sid B Lights Off. I don't know what that song is. Apparently you meant Sam Smith, Stay With Me. Was that the song?
Yes.
Yeah. Why don't
that
you
song
stay
is
with
gonna be
me?
around for a very long time.
But that's not a 2018 song though. That's before.
What about Diamond by Sam Smith? The Diamonds or something?
That's a good song. That's a good song, actually. I heard that one. That one sounds. He makes good music. But anyway,
wait, guys, can someone else hum that, because I can't remember that. The humming. Can someone else hum that? Come on.
Shine bright like a diamond. You see, if we went back, to 2010, look at the songs we missed. Like
a gap, like that huge gap.
There's a lot of songs. When was that Bobby Shmurda song? Oh, that was old. It's old. Before he went to jail. So it's time.
But then it's in and around 2010 to now, like.
Yeah, but
about a week ago.
The rule was 2018 on purpose.
All right, cool.
Lucas says, for the 90s, What Is Love? Yeah, so good song. California Love, Survivor, Bills. Yeah. Everything from
Take My Breath Away.
Take
My breath away.
Yeah, that's a good melody. Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry, I can't read all of these comments of your songs, guys. I'm gonna go on to what you guys. Wow. Jennifer Hudson is better than Beyonce. Depends.
Let's not get excited.
Y'all think Middle Child is a timeless song? Come on, you're wild. And I think it's a good song. I think
it's a very good song.
Someone MP, someone ham it. someone ham and cheese it. Okay. Just to get back to context, guys, what we're talking about today is what happened.
You got me on that. What happened there?
It's what happened to music. If you're new to this channel, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification. But
what just happened there?
MP doesn't know what day it is, man. This guy doesn't know what day it is. Okay. I'm just gonna carry.
It's a network.
I'm just gonna carry on. The next question that I wanted to ask, right? So I'm gonna ask guys in the comments. I'm gonna ask everybody here. Are you as connected today to music that comes out now as you are with music that came out back in the day, right? So I'm gonna give you an example. For example, I think let's go with the songs that you've been mentioning. For example, Sam Smith. Okay, let's go Sam Smith, Stay With Me versus We Are the World, or Black or White, basically. Are you as
that's very unfair. That's a bad
no,
fight.
But no.
You're a bully. You are a bully.
Okay, fine. We are the world of Black or White and Blinding Lights by what's his name, The Weeknd. You know what I mean?
You're a bully again. Another one.
No, but as connected to the music now as you were back then.
Okay. Who's the king of pop now that you would relate to? Back then.
I think it's The Weeknd these days. It is The Weeknd.
You could say The Weeknd. So
the beat take Michael Jackson, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to collect information here. So I know that you guys like music from back in the day, but I'm also going to
no. We also like music from these days, because if you talk about certain artists and you bring their songs, we're definitely going to dump those guys from the 90s.
Wow. Okay. So the question is, guys in the chat, are you connected to music today as you were before? So yeah. Let us know. Let me start with actually I'll start with Mr. Patrick. Let us know. What do you think? What do you
Okay, so it's good that you started with the songs. You should have continued with the songs, I think so. I picked the I picked the MJ one because that one, as I said, even kids these days can sing it. But The Weeknd is also, oh my God, his music has become tough these days, isn't it? Even my daughter likes The Weeknd music.
I think his old material was way better.
Yeah, but I think you can also like that. It's the album that came out. What the album where he had the afro. You see, this is bad. If you don't know the guy's album, you must just know the music these days. You don't connect that much. I liked his album, but I still can't say what his album was.
Wow.
True.
Okay, for me, I just think music from back in the days just has me. Maybe when my mom was pregnant, she used to listen.
No, you see, that's a line, Patrick. We are becoming our own parents. Like we are becoming now our parents to say, when we listen to music, we want to feed it onto our kids.
The helicopter was in the air, but before it landed, somebody parked their car on that H sign. You know the H sign where
I feel like our parents fed us that music that we need to listen to. You need to memorize.
Okay. There's something weird, MP, and I think it's true, where you find music your mother liked or your father liked, you like it and you can sing it, and when you hear it there's a song from the 70s or 80s my mom liked, and every time it came, I just listened to it once and I was bumping it, and then I was listening to it. My mom was like, I used to like that song. I was like, as soon as I heard this song, it just hit me, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, I don't know, I'm more connected with music from the past. I will sing more of the music from the past. I like watching those old movies sometimes from the 80s that had those cheesy romantic songs, like, example, Take My Breath Away from Top Gun. The sun is going down. He's on the bike. He parks outside. The girl is on the window. He takes off his jacket. And she's there, Yeah, but you get what I mean? Like, you get what I mean? It's like music from back in the days just has that, as we say, passion from the beginning, and you have that connection. But these days, I will listen to music, and I'm a Drake fan. I'll listen to Drake, but I'm not gonna sit there and have the same feeling as I have towards the music from back in the days. It's just something I don't get it. It's just a Drake and the people these days. I'll use your music just to put a status on Facebook or Twitter. That's what I'll do with your music. But the music from the 80s and 90s, I'll probably use it to write a text to somebody, say, good morning. You took my breath away. You know what I mean?
Okay. Drunk says, look, what happened to music is anybody can make a great song by just having a computer and a mic. I'm glad you tapped into that, actually. I am glad you tapped into that, because there's a reason why we're not as connected to music now as we were then. And I know MP said, look, what did you say? You said, you were predisposed to music or something like that. You said there's a lot more music now, I think, or was it definitely not Francis who said that? I said there's a lot more music now as there was then. But how do we know that? Some good points, but we'll get back to that point. Drunk says, look, no, I'm not as connected because new Fire music comes out every day. I can't connect to one song because a new Fire song comes out tomorrow. Wow, this guy is just disloyal.
but is there Fire that comes out every day? Because some of this Fire, people say it's Fire.
No. But okay.
Fire hasn't burned for me this year. Well, apart from maybe
But you've listened to all the songs now. Like there's a line to it they put on to say there's no business like show business. Like people are just doing it for they just have to show that they're flashy, they're this, they're that. Once they get you hooked, they're out. They don't even do that same lifestyle that they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not like
we
music.
We can also tell people, like, you've just reminded me something. A song these days will last for a month. And then it's gone.
Back in the day, music would last the whole year. People would be bopping to that song the whole year.
Yeah, these days it will last as long as they play it in the club.
Like what was the song at the beginning of this year? What was the song we were all saying, wow? I think there was one. It was The Weeknd. Was it The Weeknd song?
And
who was it?
Not just that. This song, we had a discussion about this. Billie Jean.
Dio. Yeah, Dio.
For the longest time, and then it just died down.
Once it was in the club, it was hot, and then once it was out the club, it's not. And I said,
that was a COVID song. It came. It was unlucky. It came out during COVID, and nobody bumped it in the club. You bumped it for 2 weeks, and that was it.
Yeah. So would you bump Dior 10 years from now? Are you gonna?
Dior can still go down though right now somewhere in the club. It depends on how drunk you are to listen to Dior these days.
Okay, yeah, it was definitely not Francis said. The problem with now is that there are too many songs coming out, like it's quantity over quality. I'll lean into that a little bit. You can't statistically say that there's more music coming out now. No. But what you can say is the services are available to you because you have that thing on your hand, that phone. Because back in the day, you knew that you'd have to have a little bit of money, go to the record store, pick up your favorite CD or whatever it is. And you've only got that CD for the weekend, the week, whatever it is. You know what I mean? But now you can pretty much pre-download all kinds of music into your phone. You don't even have the time to listen to this music that you have, But back in the day, you only had the music that you had available to you. So growing up, like we did, you have the music that your parents had, for example, or the music that your friends had and stuff like that. Don't forget the internet was not as
like
good.
it do be.
No, but the question is, right? Just asking everyone here and everyone in the comments, do you have Spotify Premium or do you just have a regular Spotify or cracked whatever Spotify? Do you have that? Because if you pay for your premium Spotify, you like your music. If you actually just don't pay for it, you don't like your music. You will wait for that commercial and whatsoever and stuff like that. So yeah, going on to that. Continue on to that.
MP, I'm just going to stop you there, fam. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that probably just don't want to pay for Spotify Premium. Do you know what I mean? But they can get the music. So what's the point in paying? You know what I mean?
No, but then
one day, do you
have to go over to the shop?
I pay for my Apple Music, not Spotify. You know what I mean?
This guy doesn't look like a Spotify man. He looks like Apple.
Apple dude. All right. Yeah.
Amazon Music. Yeah.
No, but if that's the case, then why is there like artists like Beyonce, like Jay-Z, like even J. Cole? They take ages to drop an album, but then you have artists now, they just like every other time you hear music coming out, this and that.
The baby.
Yes.
The baby.
Yeah, but
people like Beyonce, they wait it out and so like actually work on their music and then release it.
Can we just say can we just say that the people that you're talking about, Jay-Z, Beyonce and stuff like these are respected by billionaires, millionaires and all that stuff. Lil Baby and all that stuff. They're not really, people don't listen to their music.
But they had to get there. They had to get to that point to be respected by these billionaires.
It plays the same way as it was like for Michael Jackson. Like he had to climb up the ladder and then when he
did the same thing as well.
Like when he went there, right? When he went there are a lot of artists that wanted to be on that level but couldn't make it because they didn't have that kind of money to actually get into those studios and all that stuff. Now it's just so easy to record any kind of music.
That's why one time at the beginning said the thing back in the days you had to have top talent. You had to have top class talent. But these days, even the artist who's just average just says, you know what? I'll make a song.
And this is true. In fact, I'm going to answer what Nala just said, about, artists like J. Cole or Beyonce or Jay-Z who take time making their music. And then we've got artists who are flooding the industry right now. You got to understand one thing, it's a lot more expensive to market a musician in this day and age because, look, the reason why we're getting flooded with music is because it's not necessarily judged by talent anymore. back in the day, the good song was judged by talent, performances, whatever it is. These days, popularity. You know, how many numbers are these songs doing on TikTok? For example, we had that. You know, there was a song you were talking about, Logic, that I don't want to thingy. It was popular, probably more popular as a meme than it was a song. Do you know what I mean? So it was probably put out to be that way. But you know, was it enjoyable as a song? Would you play it as a song? Sit there, I don't want to die. You know what I mean? Like,
So
I
there
don't
are
know.
people that make music for TikTok, people that make music for.
This is what I'm trying to get to. Yes. So the model has changed. You know, back in the day, you know, you would have people who perform and get slated because they were not good enough. Get tomatoes thrown at them and all that stuff. They weren't making sales because they were not good enough. But now a company will pick anyone who's even not good enough, and mold them into the type of artist they want to be, so that they can make these TikTok numbers, these YouTube numbers. They're not that great.
Okay, let's not get old on this one, because I feel like, in the same sense of like a telephone was meant for business back in the days, and then it turned into a household kind of thing that you had to communicate through household, and then eventually now we use phones now we use them for just communicating the way we use conversation every single day. So I think the same way as music, it has really changed in the same way, to say that music now is, some people might use it for TikTok just for a certain trend. Some people might use music for, trying to have that therapy to get.
But then you're kind of contradicting yourself again,
No, like,
because
no, I
what
was
we're
listening
saying
to one
is,
tally.
back
I was
in the
listening.
day, artists used to come up with music that touched people's souls, and now artists are coming out with music that is just going to trend on TikTok. That's what we're trying to compare.
It's so
here.
diverse. It's so diverse now that music is produced on a level of, like, people have their target markets that they actually look for, to say, I'm going to produce this song for TikTok. I'm going to produce this song for a concert.
But back in the day, people produced music because they wanted to, like, again, invoke emotions in people. They want people to relate to their music. It wasn't about, I want to go viral or anything like that. But nowadays, people are making music that will make. Sorry.
You want to block us, like artists like us?
Well, there's a lot more. What Nala's saying is true. There's a lot more involved these days. All you need to do is you take the person, you take the computer, all these preloaded packages. You even get the writer to do everything, and this person, all that person has to do is stand in front of a mic and say some stuff, right?
And even without that, I could stand like on a mic and just be like da 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 da, and they'll change my voice, and I'll sound like I have an amazing voice, and it will go out there, and people will be like, "Oh my god,
you're
TikTok
right.
challenge."
Correct.
That's why they get exposed on stage. Majority of some of these artists, they go live and they can't sing.
And back in the day, our studios were as big as a house, as big as a 4-bedroom house. Why? Because they used to bring the choir there. They used to bring the drummer there, the pianist, whoever. Everyone was there. Music was authentic and stuff like that. I'm not saying that it's not happening now, but it's not happening as much as it used to. You know why? Because the market now, anyone can make a song. Anyone can go on a computer and make a song. So the competition is too high for somebody to be spending 6-7 months with a choir, paying the choir as well, paying these instrumental people to make that good music. The competition now is who's going to make the best viral TikTok song. These are the points that we're,
Sierra is a good example of that. Every song that she comes up with now, she wants it to become a challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
She's been doing that a lot, where she'll go on Twitter and ask people to start a challenge, and you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, she's too desperate, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Just gonna dip into the comments, because I know a lot of guys in the comments got a lot to say about this, man. Let's see. No hate, but it's too much. It's too much of a hassle to filter out who's good these days, because we are being flooded with a lot of music. That is why. Drunk said, I posted how I feel about feel before you post the question. Yeah, I saw that one and I read it out. Drunk. Reluca says, I'm connected to songs that I can relate to, regardless of when they came out or who the artist is. This is true. My parents didn't feed me 50M, Luda, etc. Trust me. Oh, Post Malone, congratulations. Well, okay. Mario taught me how to tell girls I can't breathe without them by my side. Okay, so okay. But Neo wrote that, right? Again, that's another argument you can make, that in the music industry, there are normally 4 or 5 writers to many people's songs. For example, Neo has written many of Beyonce's songs, some of Rihanna's songs. The Dream wrote almost everybody's songs. So it means you're just hearing the same sort of artist over and over again. Think about that too, because it sounds the same. And then the industry knows a certain melody. I think MP spoke about this once. He said, look, the industry has this, set melodies. They hit these certain notes and that's a hit. That's what they do. There's a formula to it, really. If you think otherwise, then I don't know what the hell you're listening to. Drunk says all content only lasts for a month. Whether it's a great song, movie, or podcast, the hype only lasts for a month. We live in a fast food content generation. You are right about that, bro. We must adapt, but also we must do things the best, man. Michael Jackson wasn't the greatest for no reason. This guy stopped making music, and even years later, people still listen to it. Tupac stopped making music. People still listen to it today. Still sampling it today. It doesn't mean...
Listen, a lot of people collapse over what's that? Michael Jackson's concert. There weren't much air cones back in the days. Anyways, continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, MP.
I think you're allowed to have a conversation. What's with these random comments? He just randomly say stuff.
So Delano Francis says there is made music out because it's more accessible. That's why I said it's harder to filter out. This is true. Y'all use Spotify. I buy albums straight and listen offline. Wow, that's more expensive. You baller.
Cap.
Oh my God!
Right?
Nelly in his prime made better music than Drake. Arguable. Yeah, I can argue that.
Nah, let's not get excited. Let's not get excited.
Hold on. Nelly didn't last long enough, but I get what he's saying. Who has Drake? Has Drake got a hit bigger than Hot in Here? Bigger than Hot in Here?
One dance was better.
Bigger than Ride With Me, guys.
There's a lot of Drake songs out there. I better find your love.
Exactly.
I better find your heart.
That music, just because the music was
just hold on, we're going home.
Yeah, man.
Mr. True City fan, like I said, we're living in a time of popularity, over anything. But was the song
Passion
good?
Fruit, Hotline Bling? Come on now.
Yeah, what are you talking about here, man?
The song that you just quoted, "Better Find Your Lovin'," right? The lyrics. The lyrics. If I don't sing it, right, I'm just here sitting here. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. What is it? I better find.
If he sang it that way, we're not gonna buy it.
No. I'm just saying. These are the lyrics because
Pimp Juice, come on now.
Pimp Juice is a good song too. Okay, Pimp Juice.
What the hell is Andele Mama Iya? What the hell is that?
That's not what he said. That's not what he said. He said under the, my friend.
No, you said Andele. That's what we heard.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget.
Somebody help this guy, man. So David Francis says, who is Beyonce? He says, old artists scared to drop some trash, and new artists not. Yeah, but new artists just
that's true. He's got a point though.
Nah, they drop music. They drop music like superstores drop new paper bags or something like that. You know what I mean? Nothing. Oh my God!
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Drunk says, Patrick, tell Patrick, me and him should do a 5-round versus Prince versus Future. Yeah, I'm here for that.
Sounds good.
It wouldn't even go that far because Prince has only one song that kills.
Drunk, hit our inbox right
now. How many Grammys does Prince have? How many Grammys does Future have? Future doesn't even have a Grammy, does he? He's got one.
Nah,
I think he's got
you know what? This is a good one.
And he featured on that song as well.
Patrick versus Drunk. Like I feel this one's gonna be hot. Hit our inbox there.
Wait a minute. This also depends if I'm a hardcore fan. I'm a hardcore fan of Michael Jackson, not Prince. So okay, but anyway, I can still bring some Prince songs, and I swear to God, it only takes one song, and that's it. It's dusted. Because Future, what is it? Well, what's that song Future had where Black China was dancing in it? What's that song? I don't know. You see, that's the thing. You can't even remember.
Guys, Look at that Nelly song. No matter what I do, that song. What's that song called? What's it called again? Has Drake got a bigger song than that song? Because that song been playing for generations, man.
Maybe in your car, not in our cars anymore.
Even in COVID, it became a trend. You remember that trend?
Oh, no. It only became a trend because of the Microsoft thing.
Oh, during COVID, Drake had his own trend. Remember, Tootsie Dance. Is it Tootsie Dance?
Yeah, but who remembers that song? Who remembers that song?
We just remembered it right now.
You literally said that song would be remembered till time.
No,
you
Tootsie Slide. No, he said
it was
Tootsie
Dilemma.
Slide. He was talking about Tootsie Slide. Right foot up, left foot slide. What the hell?
You were talking about TikTok, so I brought Tootsie Slide.
No. In My Feelings is a different song. In My Feelings is actually a good song. But this Nelly song, what's the song called?
Dilemma.
That's the one.
But who's going to be remembered though between Nelly and Drake?
All about that Microsoft Excel, yeah.
It depends.
Drake is going to be remembered.
Ask me 10 years from now, because when Nelly was hot, who thought that he was going to drop? Who thought he was going to?
But he only dropped few songs. Like his albums used to be trash. Only a few songs in his albums were great.
Pimp Juice. Woo!
You want my pimp juice?
Said I got a letter. What you know about Tip Drill, bro? What you know about Tip Drill?
Oh, come on, no. You wouldn't.
Do you remember he used to wear that? He used to wear that thing on his face. That's what we remember.
He invented twerking videos before artists were making twerking videos.
Twerking was in the strip clubs, man. He just brought the strippers out of the strip club.
Damn right. Okay.
Whoa!
Hey!
Whoa!
Don't say you will.
Okay. At least he ain't marrying them though, isn't he? So anyway, definitely not Francis. Says no old artists drop passion projects. New artists feel like they will be left behind if they don't come out with anything because how much is coming out. Yeah, nothing memorable. Drunk says, I remember when we went to the radio. When we went to the radio to hear what was hot and new. Now we decide what's hot and what's new. You know what I'm saying? Missy Elliott,
that's a good line though.
Is greater than every female rapper right now. Yeah, defo.
Kanye.
Personal.
Kanye, greater than what?
That's personal, man.
Who's Kanye?
That's personal.
Jesus is Lord.
Kanye is him.
Oh, it's him.
Yeah.
I challenge you to a challenge accepted versus battle.
Tomorrow.
No, don't get Francis.
Yes, that's it. Nala, tell them. Versus
tomorrow
battle.
at 8 p.m. Y'all gotta be there. Kanye versus Untitled. It's going down.
It's going down.
5 rounds.
Who's Kanye there? Who's Kanye?
Definitely not Francis. It's Kanye.
Yeah, this is like the Prince and Future thing.
She's not joking.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's true story.
You get it?
Yeah, you get it.
You don't get it.
Yeah, so what Nala was saying, guys, we're live tomorrow on IG, 8 p.m. It might just be about this Kanye guy. Nobody knows who he is versus MP.
Nah, don't get excited. No, don't get excited.
Neo better than Beyonce. Don't know about that.
MP will be so busy.
Drunk said, bro, people passed out because they never seen Michael Jackson outside performing. Michael Jackson wasn't on Instagram Live.
That is true. Like artists are making
okay. Yeah, but Michael Jackson did some things that you couldn't explain. You know what I'm saying? That's why. You know what I mean? Did some things, man. Nelly Belly. Wow. Okay. Hotline Bling is not even a good song. What is she talking about? That's the definition of hype beast song. Okay, yeah, true. And then Reluka said Dilemma, country grammar. Was it country grammar? Was it country grammar?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was.
I thought it was country glamour, not grammar.
No,
like glamour as in glamour.
No, it was grammar.
I gotta Google that
really?
shit right now.
Yeah, it's country grammar.
Really?
Yeah, I was showing you.
This is the end.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah, man.
It's drama.
Why did he call it that? Why did he call it that?
Exactly. That's why he's not all that. Yeah.
All right.
That's
no. Don't get us canceled, man. Damn, YouTube is
No, I'm just telling you that's the song.
100 seconds, you're out here.
That song was Shake your tail feather. Shake your tail feather. Come on now. Hot in here. Air Force Ones.
You're stuck in prehistoric, man.
I've got a date.
Let go.
Everyone Francis is ducking. He's ducking. He won't be there tomorrow. He says I've got a date. No.
He means he's got a date with you.
Chicken.
He means he's got a date with you.
Pause. Definitely not Francis says Wantali, man's just called you Future. Who called me Future? Who did that?
I didn't. I think I was saying,
y'all, man. What's wrong with y'all? All right, cool. We basically we come to the end of the show, guys.
This is the end.
I know you would have loved to talk about this for hours on end, but yeah, like because we love music and that. I hope you got something out of that, and and I hope you've learned like what is really happening with music, because I think back in the day, music was in the hands of the fans. The fans decided what good music was, but now it's the labels that make these decisions for us. The labels also own the DJs, they own the radio stations. So I think it's time that we put the power back in the listeners' hands, so we determine who's good and who's not. That might help the quality of music that's coming out. Otherwise we'll be listening to
but they're also paying this they're paying these YouTubers, like they pay the YouTubers, they also pay the people on Instagram, so these people pretend as if somebody's album is fire, and then these kids will just follow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even worse, like the TikTok trends. Like I don't even know the original artist behind the TikTok trends. Like sometimes the song is so mixed up and I can't even say yeah. Oh, that guy is making music for TikTok only now. Because
that guy is annoying. He's probably the worst artist right now. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, so Drunk says it's called country grammar because we talk a certain way, like in the country. Okay, cool. In the country. I get it. So it's sort of like the way village boys talk village. So if we said village grammar, basically. Okay, no problem. No problem. Plantation boys,
you have to go with that one,
something like that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Like
Plantation.
If you're new to can I finish? Like, if you're new,
taking things too far.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button.
Wow.
I know.
And don't forget, guys, we're live tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Instagram. So y'all better come there. Bring your drinks at 8 p.m. GMT.
Who's hosting? And what we doing? What we talking about?
We're all hosting.
Twerking.
Twerk season.
We're talking about twerking. Why twerking?
You're gonna have Nala on there.
Everyone else.
You're also gonna have MP on there. It's gonna be relationship. It's gonna be.
And you're gonna have Wantali and Patrick on there. They're gonna be
Patrick is not there.
Neither is Nala. Nala is not there.
So we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna talk about relationships. If you got questions to ask us on there. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at 5Roundz Podcast, guys. All right. So have a good evening. Enjoy your Friday. Really love this show, guys. Make sure you like this video because I'll be checking, and make sure you comment. Yeah. Take it easy. Have a good evening, guys. Safe.